make you better. And guys like Jelani, he pushes me every day, so it's good to have people like that around here.
How exciting is it to go out there and line up on offense and see all the talent that you have around you out there?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, there's so much talent here. It's unbelievable. So that only makes everyone better, and it's fun to be out there with them.
A couple of weeks ago, Keenan talked about the fact that he didn't recruit you. You wanted to come here and visit all those things. That was up to you, but he wasn't going to recruit you because he was so focused on winning a national title. What was that kind of dynamic like? Were you a little taken back by that?
No. Keenan did a great job. We had a lot of phone calls, and he was a very real person, and he really struck home on the things I wanted to hear. So he did a great job in the whole recruiting process. I did not. So no, my dad he played at Boston College, so that's kind of who I rooted for growing up. Yeah. I think I actually accidentally met him once. We went up for a game and we were just on the field, and I think he was out there with his little kid at the time. Yeah.
For you personally, to come back, here in the state of Ohio where you played your high school football, what does that mean to you?
It's awesome. I mean, playing football in Ohio, there's nothing better. The high school football is amazing, and I just think it's the best. So it's been great.
Max, what's it been like to get around Kaz and Bennett, the leadership group?
Yeah, those guys. I mean, those guys are awesome. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better group to come in with and really bond with. I mean, showing up and being with them every day makes it so much easier on me. So I love it.
What are the biggest differences you've seen from being here versus being at Purdue?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still football, but there's differences. I mean, just within the day-to-day routines, there's differences, and the way they coach certain things, it's different. So but it's still football at the end of the day. Right. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still football. So I mean, you just go out there, run routes, catch the ball, block people. I mean, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm just here to, do whatever I can to make the team better. Whatever's asked for me, I'm going to do it full speed and give it my all. So. Yeah. Right, yeah, I think I just, I have a good feel for the game when I'm running routes, and, try to understand the whole play, the whole concept, from a very deep level, and try to find those holes in the defense as well and be on the same page with the quarterback. No. So I actually played quarterback growing up until my junior year of high school, so that's kind of when I made the transition to tight end. There's just some things. It was a tight quarterback battle, and the coach knew I could play tight end, so I kind of wanted to do it too. It was something that I was interested in, so that's kind of how that came about. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure you had a lot of suitors. Why come to a place where that's not necessarily been the history in terms of production?
Right. Yeah. No, I think Coach Key. I mean, he hit on all the things I wanted to hear, and some things I didn't want to hear. You know what I mean? And that's real as a coach. And you want to be in an environment that's going to push you in all aspects of the game. And being a tight end, it's not just about pass catching. You got to block, and I think that's something that I want to keep developing. And going against these guys every day, I mean, running routes and blocking these guys every day, I mean, it's going to make you better. So I think I have a vision of where I want to be as a tight end, and I think this place gives me the best opportunity to do that.
That's less about getting production and more about well-rounding yourself.
Yeah, I think so. Just whatever way I can help the team, whatever they're asking me to do, I'm going to do. So.
What did you want to hear from him?
What was that?
What did he say that you didn't like?
I mean, I liked everything, but how coaches they sometimes just tell you what you want to hear. You don't always want that. You want someone that's real, and he kept it real with me. He showed some things that I need to improve on, which I like to hear, but not everyone wants to hear. You know what I mean? So stuff like that.
Max, you're known as a really good route runner. Which of the defenders so far in spring practice has given you the most trouble?
Yeah, I mean, they're all great. There's so many of them. I mean, I think, honestly, I'm so locked in on the plays at the time that I don't really have time to see who's even across from me. So it's kind of hard. It's hard to really think about who's giving me the most trouble at this moment.
Last question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Lathan's awesome. Got to know him a little bit before he went off and started training. So he was awesome to be around, awesome to talk to, and same with Caleb. They're just great people to talk to. Yeah. They've been great so far. They're awesome.
Last question. Here in January and having that opportunity to be with the team as they went on that national championship.
Right. Yeah, it was great. I mean, just seeing the culture they have here and how they run things. They had that group of guys that really, led the way and showed me what it looks like to win here. So it was awesome.
All
It was
right,
great.
thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks. What areas you feel like you've been able to grow in the most since the end of the season where you are now?
Yeah, last year was awesome, man. Coming back, finally getting to actually play. It was really fun. Being back now, I feel like I'm stepping into that leadership role a little bit, which is nice to do. I feel like guys can relate to what I've been through. And if someone feels down or stuff, I've been at the very bottom there is. So I think guys kind of draw to that, and I'm really stepping into that and trying to be a good example for the younger guys.
How much of a leadership role? Seems like every time we talk to team, it's talking about you as a leader.
Yeah, I mean, pretty big one. I mean, Jelani knows. What's up, bro? But size, speed, physicality, all the traits of a great tight end, Jelani Thurman.
Getting a second year with Cat in the same way he's
Yeah.
you guys seem to be taking on that leadership role.
Folks, we have Will Kasmerick on the goal line.
To see him grow here, but also like you guys kind of grow together as leaders.
Yeah, man, it's inspiring. Will came in here not knowing anything but to go hard and put his head down. I'm super, super proud of Will, and I think we kind of feed off each other. He was a lowly or under-recruited guy out of high school, so all he knows is to go hard and what that looks like. So I'm proud of Will, man.
What do you think Max Klare adds to this room?
A lot of skill. I mean, that guy, he fits the room personality-wise. Jelani would tell you that. He's fun to be around. He's an outstanding route runner, and he wants to get better. He's hungry, so he's a great addition.
I think a lot of people from the outside would see, a new guy comes in, and you guys have 4 or 5 guys who feel like they can get reps too. And maybe some people would have thought some guys would leave. Why did you guys stay? Why is this group so deep and stayed, even though you guys brought in another guy?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a testament to how strong this brotherhood is. When Coach told us that we were bringing in Max, I thought it was a great opportunity for me to I can learn some stuff from him. He's a great player, and I already have, and he's learned stuff from me and Will. And I think now we have so many really good guys in the room. We can stay fresh and just learn off each other and ultimately become the best players we can be.
I think it was it Lathan who said at the combine?
Yeah, I saw that. It was late to
Like,
take him.
I'm sure you're not watching for these offense when you guys are getting ready, but how quick did you kind of realize, like, oh, this guy's legit? Like, you see the numbers, you see the film. When did you realize, like, this guy's real good?
When I met him the first day, he was a class act, and for me, I think character is a big thing. I haven't really met a good football player who doesn't have good character. And I met him the first day, and I knew that he was a hard worker. He came in here, just grinded, and it's showing right now on the field. He's playing great.
What do you have to do to get better and research yourself as you can be the top tight end?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really focused on specific areas. Obviously, I want to become a more polished route runner. I need to get better at blocking. I need to get better in pass protection. So really, I'm just working on everything, man, and hopefully, we can all mesh together at the end, and I can have a really good year.
Does it feel good to have the only touchdown catch from one of the quarterbacks who were on the roster?
Yeah, Jules. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool moment to have with him.
How's that been working with Julian and Lincoln so far? You guys were so close with Will last
Yeah, it's great. I remember when Lincoln first got here, I was dragging him out to the field to throw with me. So me and Lincoln go way back from when he first got here. I love Julian, and even Tavian's coming in, and he's impressed me. So.
There's been a lot of talk, about the quarterback position and the leadership that the coaches want to see. I mean, how have you seen each of those 3 guys kind of emerge, as leaders and into that role?
Yeah, I think they at first were nowhere near as vocal as Will was when Will got here, but I think they're really stepping up in that role, and it's really good to see.
All right, Bennett. Thank
Awesome,
you.
thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Appreciate it.